바람이 불어온 그 밤에 잊고 지냈던 조각들이 난 떠올라 순간에 falling down 감추려 애썼던 마음 다 들킬까봐 도망가 버렸지 yeah. 깊은 밤 잠든 널 내 안에 담아두고 있어 언제까지나 it's alright 내 안에 너만을 기억할 수 있는 순간이 바로 지금이야 Take me back 그 밤을 되돌리고 싶어 내가 지키려 했던 모든 건 다 부서져 버렸어 정말 It's alright 내 숨겨왔던 비밀을 하늘에 고이 담았어 It's alright 빗물에 내 맘도 씻겨 너와의 기억들 모두 이미 지나간 일인걸 좋았던 기억이 이제 남아있지가 않아 언제까지나 it's alright 후회는 없다고 다짐했던 나 정말 바보 같았단 걸 알아 Take me back 그 밤을 되돌리고 싶어 내가 지키려 했던 모든 건 다 부서져 버렸어 정말 It's alright 내 숨겨왔던 비밀을 하늘
This story is a fanfiction. I repeat, fanfiction. Everything that happens is imaginary. I am referring your name as Yuna, as I always read it like that, so... And yes, do like my videos as it will help me to get more reach and smash that bell icon for further notification. If you have not read first part, do read it to know backstory of our villainess. Thank you so much for supporting me. This is ridiculous. Yoon said as he watched his father and uncles laughing and making fun of some kids in classroom, if someone was watching this from far, they will think they are bullying someone, but as someone as him who is observing them from far, he knew why they are doing this to the boys and they deserved it. Go away before anyone of us punch you, Jin said as he glared with his legs on the decks. He looked at his sweet Uncle Jin who used to lecture him about being rude to anyone, and here he is giving glares to the boys and talking about punch. High school surely does number on you, I guess. Young continued to stop them without realizing that pair of dragon eyes were watching him. What are you doing here? Ah! You shouted and looked back. In horror, as if he was doing something bad and got caught in the action. But as he looked behind and saw Namjoon looking at him while raising his eyebrows. You want something? Namjoon again asked, making Yoon bluff. What happened, Yoon? What was that horrific sound? All the 5 boys came out after hearing Yoon. A court mouse trying to invalidate our business. Namjoon explained to his friends knowing that they are dumb and can't understand puzzles. Oh, I'm not Mao. I'm not doing anything. I was just passing by and so few boys were troubling you guys. So I waited there so if things went ugly, I would help you. Oh, you are that guy from yesterday. Wow! What a cute guy trying to help us. Jimin and Hobby patted his back and hair. I still don't like him. As they said this, they started to laugh again. Yet Namjoon was staring at Yoon as if he didn't believe anything Yoon said right now. There is something weird about this guy. Having fun, I guess. They all stopped as they finally noticed the presence of the classroom teacher behind them. Get in the class. I want this cow corridor empty. Jeez. And this is how you die if you don't accept the law of gravity. The science teacher said and dropped the doll from his hand on the ground, making everyone gasped in horror. Oh, poor Ken doll! Where did he got that doll? I knew he is sick, but can't we change our homeroom teacher? May I come in? One sweet voice caught everyone's attention. Oh, come in, Miss Yin. The classroom teacher said as he looked at her. Where is Miss Yuna? Oh, she's still in teacher's room helping math teacher with something important. Well, I said to her that our homeroom teacher is teaching about law of gravity. But she said, what's so important about seeing a man playing with dolls? She said as everyone in the room started to laugh. Well, Miss Yin, thank you for giving extra information. You may take your seat. He said, clearly annoyed not at the girl but at the math teacher making fun of his teaching style. Yin gave him a smile and moved forward. As he moved, he made eye contact with Yoon. She smirked at him, making Yoon squeeze his eyebrows in confusion. She later ignored him and went to sit on her seat near window. Psst, Yin! Someone whispered her name, making her turn her head towards them, just to see seven friends of school looking at her with hopeful eyes. But she just gave them, what the fuck you want from me? Look, where is Yuna? Jimin asked with hands under his chin. Yoon was looking at the scene in amusement. Wow, they all really like Mom. Didn't you hurt me back there? Yoon said with smile at them while smiling at them, which was clearly fake. You and me, we know that is pure white lie, and according to our data, Yuna shouldn't have any club meeting at this time. Jungkookff, while giving her the same fake smile. What are you, her stalker? Dad used to tell Mom love gardening club. Maybe she's gardening at this time. They all were going. They all continued their silent argue, and you slowly opened his red diary, turning page one by one. Okay, this was the page that was stuck last time. As he tried to turn page, it turned. This made Yoon shocked. Damn, what happened last time? Yoon kept his textbook about to cover the diary so no one will able to see it. And started to read it. I was so happy that I met you by coincidence. I hope this coincidence happens again and again. You were so sweet to me. It was first time a girl called me from behind and my heart skipped a bit. You knew my name. You knew I was in your class. Even though I have never spoke to you, is this what it feels like? Being in heaven or be blessed? If this is the dream, then I don't want to wake up from this dream. Let's meet again, Jungkook. Is this about Jungkook, uncle? You looked at Jungkook, who was looking out of the window, smiling at something. Yoon stretched his neck and stood up a little. To see you cutting extra leaf to give shape to the bushes. He is constantly looking at mom and smiling. Does he really love her that much? You looked at read diary before closing it. If they all loved her that much, why did they allow dad to marry mom? With his psycho dad living there. You didn't notice someone was looking at him, more particularly his red diary. Excuse me, Yoon, stop Jimin and Jungkook before they go out with other. Yes? I know this is way too much to ask, but can I please sit with? You all for lunch? Actually, I am new and I don't have any relative or friends in this city. Shit. She's, Yoon said while rubbing his neck, kind of awkward for such stupid question. Back in his era, he never asked for such, but right now he needed to be friends with his father and friends. Uncles, oh come on Yoon, you can do it if you want to change. Future, of course you can hang out with us. Jimin said while smiling. Come on everyone. Is waiting for us. You nodded his hair and followed them in canteen. As they entered the saute, Jungkook, Namjoon and Yoongi eating their lunch. Oh, you started to have your lunch? Jimin said as he went near Jin to take his shrimp just to get slap on his hand by Jin. Don't eat mine, finish your lunch first, Jin said, making Jimin pout. What he is doing here? They said, making Hope glare at. Him. They be nice. That was just misunderstanding. They pouted and said, okay, I am sorry. By the way, bye. Everyone, as Yoon is new and alone here, me and Jimin invited him to hang out with us. Oh, great. We have no problem. Yeah, he seems good kid nodded. Yoon sat with Jimin and Hope and started to have his lunch. Yoongi was kind enough to prepare his lunchbox. Oh, Yoon, are you here for temporary or for long? Run, Namjoon asked, not wanting to know about the strange boy sitting with them. Maybe temporary, maybe permanent. It is not fixed. Everyone looked at him. Oh, poor boy, you always going around with parents. If I had to move far from my friends, that too during my last year of high school, I would have really sad. I would have been really sad. Jin said, making everyone angry with him. I can't really say anything to my parents. You said don't really want to make any other reason because... Yoongi was present there and he needed to pretend he don't like to talk about his parents. Too many things to do and remember. Yoon thought with tired expression. Later they just ate their lunch in peace while laughing and talking about random things. Yoon looked around and saw his uncles and dad were so close to each other in past. Didn't know what would happen to their friendship in future. Oh, only half an hour to go. Let's go. Let's go to washroom after keeping our tiffins, Jungkookff said as they all dragged Yoon with them. Okay, I think I'm lost. Which floor is this again? Yoon said as he looked around to see on which floor he is right now. Oh, Yoona, you're here? Thank you for letting me. Borrow this. Oh, it's alright. Yoon froze at his place as the conversation took place. His eyes were wide and glossy, afraid to turn around. He took deep breath and turned around. Okay, then I will see you later, Yoona said and started to walk the same direction as Yoon. Mom. Was Mom beautiful? Yes, she was the most beautiful person in this world. You were right, Dad. She is the most beautiful person in this world. Yoon whispered as his eyes started to tear up. Are you Yoona? He asked her, controlling. The urge to call her mom. Yes, I am. Do you need something? She asked as she stopped right in front of Yoon. Are you crying? She asked, slightly worried. For a stranger in front of her. On other hand, Yoon didn't notice he was crying at this moment. How would he not? He was only 5 when his mom passed away. how talking to him made him emotional. Only he knows how many times he requested a photo to talk to him. Just once. But only received silence. How can someone expect him to be calm when he finally received reply from her after so many years? I'm sorry, I'm just lost, Yoon said, not knowing how to answer her. Okay, it's alright, let me help you. She said with big smile reaching up to her eyes, making you smile with teary eyes. Please help me. They both talked. As they both talked, there was someone looking at them with big smile on their face. It's look like Kid has found his mother finally. This is interesting but boring. Should I do something to make it more interesting and thrilling?
너무 배가 고파가지고 이대로 안 되겠다 싶어가지고 뭘 준비했냐. 어제 새벽이야. 아니지. 지금 오늘이잖아. 사랑해요. 사랑해.
I hope I'm not disappointing you with the storyline.